Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. The road trip continues with the second of a quick two-game set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Minnesota Twins. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Kenta Maeda is on the mound for game two. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last three starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Road? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
The next 0-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Donaldson has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give them.
Let's play ball. Ow. Ow.
The next twin up, Jorge Polanco, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. The next 0-2. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. O'Neill waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10. And I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of it in. Very dangerous right now.
Takes this the other way to right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, no left fielder, Miguel.
At the plate, Miguel Sano. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans.
Leading off for St. Louis, the left fielder, Tyler
Into the box, Nelson Cruz. He's set to lead off the home
Leading off
half of the
for
second.
Twins, the designated hitter.
He's set
Nelson
and the pitch.
Cruz.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively.
Batting
And let's
fifth,
focus on the
right
captain of the
fielder.
defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Standing in, Eddie Rosario. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. No balls and a strike to count. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Popped up, number 19 in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Here's another 0-2. And another foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
So it was a swinging strike three. Eddie Rosario goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Stepping in now, Rosario. And that gets him on the mound. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Digging in, Mitch Garver. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him on the way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bader sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Twins wind up stranding one. We'll move to the third with no score. And that'll bring up the former.
For St. Louis, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Into the box now, Luis Arias, as he'll
Leading
get
off
his first
for the
opportunity in this one.
The second
Comes
baseman,
set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Arias.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get a hit. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Batting up, the center fielder,
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bader is right there, one down. So one man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now
digging in, Josh Donaldson hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them. Digging in the swing.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Colton Wong.
He's set. Here it comes. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
1-1. Runners on the move for second. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, hit and run right there. I know the guy had to pull up on second base because the ball didn't get to the outfield, but you know what? You'll take the knock. First and second, regroup. Let's see what happens.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Barehanded for 1. On to first. And here indeed is a super double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. So far on the year, O'Neill is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Comes set, the 0-1. Popped him up. Polanco is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cards leave one. They're down. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Miguel Sano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. All right, so time now for the Cardinals' Road to the Show report, as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper minors. So one away now. Here's Nelson Cruz. First offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Bader. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Rosario, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. O'Neill is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota, but they lead it 1-0. Ready for another chance?
Leading off for St. Louis, the shortstop, Paul DeJong. Leading off for the Twins, the catcher.
Digging in now, Luis Arias. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, Max Kepler. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-Roll. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pot commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Pulls this one in the air out to left. O'Neill waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Twins get a run on 2 hits. 5 innings complete. Minnesota leads this one 2. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll start things out in the 6th.
Play ball. The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
Ready once again, number 19. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
19.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a flare out to left center. Polanco into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Colton Wong will stand in. Strike taken to throw. Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. In his career, Wong brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. This one's flared out toward left. Sano moving in. He can't get there as it falls in. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roll. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Now a throw over, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Twins 2 and the Cardinals 1. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 the count. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Miguel Sano, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Looking to send him packing again. Grounded back up the middle. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting.
There's Nelson Cruz now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. Cruz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Oh,
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. Twins lead it 2-1. Now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
No, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's the first pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. 3-2 now. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Ryan Harper will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Ryan Harper.
Tyler O'Neill will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. First offering on its way. Fouled away. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Quick check on that time run at first, and he'll get back in safely. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far. And that's a base hit right there on a hanging two-strike changeup.
And that's what we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Digging in once again, Paul DeYoung. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Rosario has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Lays off 1-0.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
The 1-0 goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Sano moving in. He makes the running play. 2 down. Stepping in, Harrison Bader. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's a high pop-up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cards strand a couple. Now batting, Rosario. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far.
Number 13.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Oh.
2-0.
2-0.
The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Line to the right side. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Rosario on at first. Nobody out. Popped up. DeYoung is under it. No problem. 1 away. Luis Arias will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game.
Your attention, please.
So
now
they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Garver.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Max Kepler. No hits to this point.
Kepler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
The 1-1 is a slider that backs up for a ball. Now the 2-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Back in standing. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Twins wind up stranding one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Trevor May has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the end.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina. Leading off for the Twins, the shortstop, Jorge.
John Gant is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Your
8th.
attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 53, John Gant.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1. We've seen outstanding performances from both of the starters in this one all game long. Both of these guys have been able to stay a few steps ahead of batters they've faced, and we'll see if either lineup can scratch something across in the later innings of the game.
You know, D-Row, this is what happens sometimes when you get guys out there like these two pitchers that move the ball up, down, in and out. They disrupt timing, and it just looks like both teams have been very uncomfortable in the batter's box.
It just seemed like the catcher never moved his glove on either side today. They were throwing darts out there, executing all 4 quadrants, and kept both teams off balance. Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Lifetime versus this arm, he's 1 for 5. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Gant has over 40 innings on his line so far, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Now the 1-1 pitch, fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th, and the runner back in standing. The 1-2, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ripped down the first base line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's another 2-2, and a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in standing. Stepping in now, Miguel Sano, fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Polanco leads off first with one away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting,
digging in and looking for more. Nelson Cruz is looking for hit number 3 here in this at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-0 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ball 1. In his career versus this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Just keeping him close. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Now batting.
And this is the right
Number
move
13.
here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Striding into the box, Rosario. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Taylor Rogers comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
Stepping into the box, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
The 0-1 on its way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Rogers, it's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and we are tied again.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
The batter, the shortstop.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong as he rips it on the ground to second. Arias takes it in. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their ninth inning lead has evaporated. We're knotted up. So stepping in, Mitch Garver. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
Giovanni Gallegos enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Giovanni Gallegos.
From the stretch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Took something off the curveball there. 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2.
not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for wrap number 1.
Up next for the Twins, the second baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Luis Arias. Here's the first pitch to him, and he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Line drive to center field. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he's going to get there. And there's your winning run at third now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Now at the plate, Max Kepler. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Byron Buxton will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 25, Byron Buxton.
Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Andrew Miller is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings.
Number 21, Andrew Miller.
Here's the first pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 for 1. And the Twins are going to walk home a winner. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
Well, he might be a little disappointed that he didn't complete the cycle, especially since he got 2 of the hardest ones out of the way. No double this time, but all in all, still a great offensive performance.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Twins came through when it mattered in